Corey here, aka Crasher, back with a new video, and ladies and gentlemen, we have ourselves a brand new Pokemon Journeys video to get into. Now, we're gonna have a little bit of everything in this video, from discussion to news and speculations. It's gonna be pretty damn fun. So without further ado, let's get started with some news. So as we see right here, we have ourselves a brand new episode title that has been revealed, and it's set to air on November 13th, and this right here is the last episode of the Sword and Shield arc, and it is Sword and Shield 4, the Ultimate Sword and Shield. Now, while we don't have a detailed summary on this episode, I think it's pretty cut and dry at this point as to what to expect out of this episode in particular. Now, if I was to hazard a guess as to what could possibly take place here in this episode, I'm willing to bet that we could have ourselves the appearance of the two antagonists from Pokemon Sword and Shield, being Swordward and Shieldburg, and they, of course, are the antagonists that you would meet post-game, so maybe we could have ourselves a storyline that involves these two characters, but I don't know. What are your guys' thoughts? So the next thing I want to touch base with you guys on in this video comes from this tweet by Ro Martins. This arc is interesting, and we have ourselves a variety of scans to talk about. So the first scan showcases some pretty obvious information. We already know about Zacian and Zamazenta meeting Ash and Go respectively. So there's obviously going to be a partnership built between the legendary Pokemon and our protagonists. Now, if we focus our attention on the bottom left-hand portion of the scan, we can also see the mural that is located in Stone's Side. Moving on to the second scan, here we have ourselves a variety of images. A lot of them are familiar, however, we have ourselves some new imagery here, and it focuses on Eternatus. As we can see it right here, we have ourselves Eternatus awakening from that ginormous ball. And oh my god, shit's about to go down, because in this image right here, we have ourselves a helicopter and Eternatus. I really feel bad for the passengers and the pilot of that helicopter. They gotta get the hell out of Dodge, man. On to the next scan here, I want to focus on two images. First off, take a look at the bottom here. We have ourselves a familiar image where it showcases Go having access to Dynamax, and if we look real closely, right behind him, we see part of the Stone's Side mural. Now, I also want to focus your guys' attention on the image above, where it showcases OLEANA and her Milotic. So it is very much possible we could see a battle involving our protagonist with OLEANA, or maybe, just maybe, it could be OLEANA and Chairman Rose versus our protagonist being Ash and Go. That would be amazing to see. And the last scan, ladies and gentlemen, the best for last. We have Eternatus, we have Cinderace and Go, and we have Lucario and Ash, baby. Now, I am more than willing to bet that Riolu and Raboot, respectively, are going to be evolving at the same time. I definitely think that they're going to be evolving either just before the battle with Eternatus or during the battle with Eternatus. Either way, man, if something like that actually does go down, it is going to be one of the most hyped moments in any Poke history. And speaking of hype moments, take a look at this image right here. We have ourselves a couple of big things going on. Taking a look at the first image here involving Ash, Riolu, and Pikachu, it looks like we are going to be seeing Ash battling it out, but the question is, who is he going to be battling against? Could it be against OLEANA? Could it be against Chairman Rose? Could it be against both? Could it even be against Eternatus? You know, this is absolutely exciting. And speaking of exciting, it looks like we have ourselves Go about to activate Dynamax, and it looks like our boy Raboot is going to be on the receiving end of some Dynamax power, man. Now, just simply talking and speculating about all of this has them juices flowing big time, man. You can't see it, but your boy is beyond hyped. Now, the last thing I want to talk about is contained in this tweet from Pikachu_PCN, and we're going to be diving into some speculations here. So taking a look at the first image right here, we have ourselves Pikachu, Raboot, DRIZZILE, and THWACKY. Now, Pikachu obviously is going to be representative of Ash. Raboot represents Go. Now, taking a look at this DRIZZILE here, I wonder if this right here is a representation of Sobble evolving in the near future of Pokemon Journeys. I wonder if this right here could possibly be a small hint at a future Sobble arc where it gets some much needed development, and through it, it will end up evolving. And as for THWACKY, I mean, honestly, I don't even know at this point if Grookey is even going to be a thing in Pokemon Journeys. It feels like 3,000 years, man. When is Grookey gonna show up? I wonder if the appearance of THWACKY here somehow might hint towards that, but I'm kind of drawing a blank here, so I'll leave it up to you guys to maybe talk about that in the comments. So moving on to the second set here, this right here is pretty obvious on what the majority here represents. We have ourselves Cinderace and Lucario, which are obviously representative of Go and Ash. We have both forms of Zacian and Zamazenta, and Eternatus. These right here are representative of the current Sword and Shield arc that is going on right now in Pokemon Journeys. And as for Galarian Ponyta, I wonder if that right there could be another hint at a possible capture that Go will gain in the future of Pokemon Journeys during the Sword and Shield arc. And last but not least, we have ourselves this image here, which is nothing but Galarian forms. We have ourselves Galarian Weezing, Galarian Mr. Mime, we have Galarian Corsola, as well as Galarian Zigzagoon, Galarian Linoon, and Galarian Stunfisk. Now, these Pokemon could very well just be here for promotional reasons, to promote the fact that Pokemon Journeys right now, as of 4 episodes, is taking place in the Galar region, and these are Galarian forms. That could be one thing. On the other hand, what if this right here was to tease the possibility of Go catching himself more Pokemon with Galarian forms? Because, again, to reiterate, we are currently in the Galar region in Pokemon Journeys. So what are your guys' thoughts and opinions about all of what we discussed here in this video? Does this right here generate more hype for you beautiful people when it comes to Pokemon Journeys? Whatever your guys' answers and opinions happen to be, I'd love to hear them in the comments down below. And ladies and gentlemen, with all that being said, that's going to be a wrap up here for this video. So I want to say thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys did enjoy this video, you know what to do. Leave a like, subscribe, and most importantly, guys, smash it up in the comments down below, because I love hearing from you guys. Always have, always will, that never going to change, baby. You can believe that. Woo! So thank you guys again for watching. Have yourself a fantastic day or night, depending on your time zone. And as always, your boy will see you guys in the next one.